Hello,
Good
everyone. This
morning.
is Catalin Jacob. I'm a real estate agent with eXp Realty, and today I want to offer you, the public, some great information. And because of that, I have here Jonathan Mosca from Bank of England, who's here to shed light on an exciting development in real estate market. So, Jonathan, thank you for accepting my invitation.
Thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, Jonathan. It is my pleasure. So, the topic I want to talk about today is about what Fannie Mae has introduced or is about to introduce coming next month, if I'm not mistaken, which is a new program that's generating a lot of buzz all over social media. So, they are making homeownership most accessible for those interested in purchasing 2 to 4 units property and with just 5% down. So, Jonathan, could you give us an overview of this program and what are some of the highlights that potential buyers need to know about this?
Yes, of course. Again, thank you for having me here today. So, in an effort to expand affordability to homeowners, um, and uh, not only first-time home buyers, but people looking to invest in a real estate portfolio of 2 to 4 unit properties, like you had mentioned, Fannie Mae is lowering their minimum required down payment in some cases from 15% and 20% down to 5%. This will open up many more opportunities for buyers looking to start investing portfolios or or just to get into their first property, um, and it being an income generating property.
Okay, yeah. I guess that's great news, especially for those that are having these thoughts of getting into this market. So, one of the I have here a few questions that I wrote down for you, Jonathan. So, one of them would be, we know that this program is what allows for owner occupancy. So, could you elaborate on that and what that means and how it benefits buyers?
Yes, of course. So, in order to qualify for the 5%, like you said, it has to be, it's required for the home buyers to live in one of the units, as long as they live in it for at least 12 months. Then
So,
it's
12.
considered an owner occupied purchase. Once they've lived in it for 12 months, they can move out of the property, buy a new one if they want to get another duplex, if they want to get a 3 unit or 4 unit, as long as they qualify and they meet the guidelines, they could potentially do it again. So it's one of those where you can buy a property, live in it for 12 months, do it all over again.
And when you say do it all over again, you mean they still can purchase the second one, meeting the guidelines of the program, living 12 months.
Meeting the 5% down. That
They
is
can
correct.
still get the 5% down, correct?
That's correct.
Oh, that's fantastic. So was that something was possible before, or no? This is just because of this opportunity.
It was possible before, but now with the 5% down, you still would have had to do 15%.
Okay, good. So 15 would have been the minimum before this program.
That is correct.
So Jonathan, because I omitted to ask, what's the exact date? Do you know the exact date of this program starting?
November 18th. Any
November 18th.
application submitted to Fannie Mae on or after November 18th, 2023.
Okay, great. So, next question here. So we know that investors often seek multifamily properties as income generators. So how does this program assist individuals in maximizing their investment potential?
Yeah. Yeah. The great thing about this is that it is not just limited to first-time homebuyers. Somebody already owns a house and they are looking to buy a duplex or a 3 unit or a 4 unit apartment building. They can do that. They don't necessarily have to be first-time home buyers. They can be first-time home buyers, but they don't have to, as long as they plan on living in the property for, like we said before, at least 12 months as an owner-occupant property.
Okay, and this is for you. What's the most exciting aspect of this program for you as a lender, Jonathan?
To me, it opens up a lot of opportunities for my buyers right now. The real estate market is tight with, especially with properties that are available on the market. Very little properties, as we all know. This opens up the opportunity for somebody to not only buy a house for them, but also buy an income generating property. You think about it with where rents are at currently, you could potentially have a renter cover 50% or more of your mortgage payment, which even with higher interest rates would be huge in this market. If we look at somebody who's purchasing, let's say, a $300,000 house with 5% down, the principal and interest payment of that loan would put you just under $2,000. Once we factor in taxes, insurance, and PMI, they're looking at about a $2,600, $2,700 monthly payment, right? If you have somebody who's coming in and paying $1,000 to $1,500 for the second unit, that would be huge in helping somebody be able to afford that property without having to worry about making the entire payment themselves. Yes, there will be some time, maybe when there's a vacancy factor, you might have a month or two without a renter, but that's okay. Hopefully, you have enough reserves where you'll be able to sustain not having a renter in for a month or two. But for the majority of the year, of the time that you're living in that property, you'll have the benefit of having somebody pay for part of your mortgage for you. While you're building equity on the property, building equity on the loan, you're paying down your loan. You could use that rental income as additional payment towards the principal of your mortgage and pay off the mortgage sooner than 30 years. You can use that money as savings if something were to go on the property where you would need to fix a water heater in one of the units or furnace, whatever it is. You'll have that money available to you to help you with those repairs.
Yeah,
That's
and
what I'm most excited about. It's going to open up a lot of opportunities for more home buyers out there.
well, that's exactly true. And thank you so much for sharing those numbers. And just a bit about what you said. Basically, is my story. I used to rent, and now I bought my first duplex and was with you as my lender. And thank you for doing a great job for me.
Of course.
And it's exactly right. I was paying a certain amount for the rent, but when I got the duplex, actually my payment on my side, it's less than I used to pay for rent because the other unit it's covering more than 50% of my mortgage. So my
That's
monthly
awesome.
payment. So yeah, it's a great opportunity, and with the 5% down, it makes it even sweeter.
Yes.
So I guess I'm here at one of my last questions. So would be, what's the most compelling piece of advice you'd give to someone considering this program?
Yeah, definitely. Anybody that's looking to purchase their first duplex, 3 unit, 4 unit property, they could reach out to me as the first step to see what they would qualify for, how we could use rental income to qualify for a higher purchase price. Just get the process started, get the conversation going. They could either reach out to me by phone at 414-852-1385. Again, that's 414-852-1385, or by email at jmosca, that's JMOSCA, at boemortgage.com.
That's fantastic, Jonathan. And thank you so much for your time and for sharing this knowledge with the public out there. And as always, I'm your realtor, and I'm excited to help you guys as future clients, and make sure you take this opportunity and make it as productive as possible to you. So thank you for watching.
One thing I do want to
Yeah,
say,
please, Jonathan. Please,
sorry
please.
to cut you off. Once we do get them pre-approved, obviously we want them to come back to you, just in case. How could they get a hold of you?
Well, for sure, yes. So my best phone number will be 936-668-8219. Again, that's 936-668-8219. Or on my via email at catalin.jacob@exprealty.com. That's complicated to spell it here. It would take too much time. I'm gonna add it at the end and in the description of this video, so please check there. And I'm more than happy to have conversations with you guys if you are interested in finding more about this program, as well as Jonathan is available. You can reach to either one of us. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Thank you, Jonathan, for your time again.
Thank you. Very much appreciated. Everyone have a great day.
Bye-bye.